If you are hungry, the kitchen is there. You can cook for yourself.
Is that how you talk to your elders?
4 months passed. Hannah healed. Not just her body, but her heart and mind too. The scars from the surgery faded slowly. The pain reduced. And with every passing day, her strength returned. The house became peaceful again. Hannah focused on her baby. She slept better. The baby slept better. There was laughter again. Jonah noticed the change. His wife was no longer the woman who cried quietly. She spoke with confidence. She stood with her head high. Then, one afternoon, the door opened. Hannah looked up. Her mother-in-law had returned. She walked into the living room without greeting anyone. She dropped her bag and sat on the sofa. She picked up the remote and turned on the television. Hannah stood still. She greeted her politely. "Mama, welcome." There was no reply. The woman didn't even look at her. Jonah was not at home. He was still at work. Minutes passed. The TV volume filled the room. Then the mother-in-law spoke. "Hannah, I'm hungry. Go and prepare food for me." Hannah took a deep breath. She looked at her calmly. Before Hannah could say anything, the woman continued, her voice sharp and cold. "I'm not talking to you as a favor. You think after everything that happened, you still have a place in my son's house. This time, you will be the one to leave. I will bring another wife for my son." The room went quiet. Hannah didn't cry. She didn't shake. She didn't beg. Slowly, Hannah stood up. She looked her mother-in-law straight in the eyes. "Stop." The woman froze. Hannah spoke clearly, her voice firm. "Don't speak to me like that in my husband's house. If you didn't come here with peace, you can leave." The mother-in-law's eyes widened. "So you talk back at me now?" she shouted. Hannah nodded. "Yes." She continued, calmly but boldly. "If you are hungry, the kitchen is there. You can cook for yourself." The woman stood up in anger. "You have no respect." Hannah replied quietly. "I respected you like my own mother. I had no mother. I loved you, but you failed me." Her voice trembled slightly, but she did not break. "You saw me weak and wanted me broken. You watched me suffer and said nothing. That ends today." The house was silent. Hannah added, "You will not sit here and treat me like a servant anymore. I am no longer weak. I am no longer afraid." Just then, the sound of keys. Jonah entered the house. He sensed the tension immediately. Hannah turned away calmly, picked up her baby, and walked into the bedroom. She did not cry. She did not look back. That night, Jonah understood something important. His wife had changed, and she had grown. The house remained quiet, peaceful, but deep down, something else was brewing. Hannah rested that night with her baby in her arms. For now, there was peace. But battles have a way of returning, especially when strength replaces silence. Silence is not always peace. Sometimes it is permission for pain. But when a woman heals, she does not shout, she stands. Was she right to stand her ground? How would you react if someone disrespected you in your own home? To be continued.